Introibo ad altare Dei ad Deum qui letificat juventutem meam.
Several years ago, one of my confreres, Father Daniel McCarthy, wrote a book called Come Into the Light. And at the start of this book is a very profound meditation. He writes at the introduction, "As a child, my father George used to prepare for the Sunday Eucharist, first on Saturday evening, when his Sunday best clothes were laid out for him at their home high on the bluffs of the Missouri River. This simple gesture claimed his night's rest and morning routine as part of his preparation." This meditation fits so well with the communion for our Sunday Mass this Sunday. The text reads, Introibo ad Altare Dei, ad Deum qui letificat juventutem meam, which translates, I will come into the altar of God, to God who brings joy to my youth. The insight of Father Daniel in this book is that our gestures that are relevant to the Mass don't start when we enter the door of the Mass, enter the door of the church. They begin with our preparations even to get there. And that's because where we're going is the most sacred place for us Catholics that we know, to the altar of God. The altar of God is underscored in this chant beautifully. After the first word, Introibo, the chant shoots up and reaches its peak at Altare. And then it doubles down and it kind of hangs there with this torculus figure that's elongated. It looks like an S in the neumes. And that means that we rest there, we hang there, further emphasizing Altare Dei, the altar of God. So embedded in our music for this Sunday's Mass is this highlighting of the sacredness of the place that we go to. So as we get ready for Sunday Mass, amidst the rush, the bustle, maybe the stress, all of our gestures do have meaning. The way that we prepare ourselves by showering, by shaving, by getting our hair ready has meaning. It's been claimed by the Mass. The way that we usher the kids into the van and get them settled has meaning. It's been claimed by the Mass. The way that we make sure that we leave so that we arrive on time has meaning. It's claimed by the Mass. We're going to the Altare Dei, the altar of God, to do worship. So we make all of these offerings, all this preparation, Introibo, as we come in to the church, so that we can give a full offering to God and receive back His very body and blood. That's what we can pray with this Sunday as we pray this communion antiphon.
Introibo ad altare Dei ad Deum qui letificat juventutem